What's up, everyone? Welcome back. My name's David, and today we're going to talk about how you can make money on YouTube even if you're homeless. Alright, so stay tuned. But Dave, I'm no good at recording. I have no content. I don't know what to record. Well, you just have to ask yourself, what do you enjoy to do? There's got to be something that you enjoy that you can do where you're at. Okay? Even if it's just building a fire, show people how to build a fire. You can show people how and what you cook. Cooking channels are huge, especially in the outdoors. Okay? You have to spin things. People don't even have to know you're homeless. You can just go out there and say, oh, look, I'm going to go out here and show you guys how to survive. What do you use to survive? Do you use a tent? Do you build shelter? Are you hunting in the wild? Are you fishing? What are you doing? Focus your content on whatever you're doing out there. And just make lots of videos. Upload them all. You know, if I've seen anything of the research I've done is consistency beats everything. You know, there's some channels that take off in a year, sometimes less. There's some channels that take longer to take off. Depends on how you promote it. Me personally, I promote it on Facebook, I promote it on Instagram, and again, if you have a smartphone, all you have to do is take pictures. When you're in that Wi-Fi location, go start an Instagram channel, go start Twitter, go start whatever it is, social media, and get people aware of your channel. So that way you can start monetizing and making money. So what do you need to make videos and make money on YouTube? Nowadays, it's as simple as having a smartphone. Any kind of smartphone will do that has Wi-Fi capability and the ability to record a video. Okay, the best quality is actually a 720p. You don't need anything higher than that. That's what I record on. Some big channels record on just 720p. You don't need 1080. You don't need 4K resolution. None of that. Actually, for most people that are on this platform watching, they're using their smartphones. They're using their Apple phones. So the best quality for them to watch is going to be that 720, because most phones don't have capabilities past 1080p. The majority of phones that most users use don't have much past 720. So I actually dumbed down my phone. I have a Note 8 that I bought almost 2 years ago, and it's still working great. And I've actually dumbed it down to 720p. So mine will take 1080, but I actually lower the resolution just so that the user on the other end of this has the best experience. So just a smartphone, that's all you need. After that, then to upload videos, you would just need to find a Wi-Fi signal. You don't even have to have data. That's the crazy part. Is like everyone's like, well, I don't have data, I don't have minutes, I don't have the. You don't need any of that. Really, if you have nothing but just a smartphone and you can record and it's able to receive Wi-Fi, then all you gotta do is go to somewhere like a Starbucks, a McDonald's, any kind of library that has Wi-Fi available for you. You just go there, use their Wi-Fi to upload. So there's really not a whole lot of excuses on why you can't make money on YouTube. But Dave, I don't have any subscribers. Well, neither do I. I think I've got 7 as I'm making this video now. But that's not stopping me. And if you start now, you can join me on this journey, and we can do this together. And I can help you along the way, kind of coach you. If I've learned anything, I've done a lot of studying on YouTube channels on what has made them successful. And that's what I'm using in my videos, my editing, everything. And all the software I use, I'm not using anything special. I didn't pay for it. Power Director, it's a free app that you can download on Google Store. Look for free apps to help you. I have a logo maker called from Logo Pit. What else do I use? Really simple apps that help me make everything I have on my content channels. You know, if I could go back to the days when I was homeless in the river, camping in my tent, fishing in the river, living off the land, picking berries and whatnot, man, boy, would I go back and record it all. And I did have a smartphone back then, but I didn't know nothing really like I do today about YouTube. I mean, I was always watching it, but I didn't think about making a channel of when I was homeless. You know, just didn't think about it. And I wish I would have capitalized on that. Because you got nothing but time when you're homeless. That's one thing that's very difficult for myself is time. I am homeless. You know, I'm not living in a river, I'm not camping in the wild or the woods. I'm living in a hotel with my family. I have 2 young kids, so when I'm not at work, I'm helping taking care of my kids too. So I have to utilize times like this when I have downtime at work to make videos and content because, you know, if I keep on just doing this job and living at the hotel, things are never going to get better for me or my family. You know, I have to have something else besides this job to get me forward because I just don't make the money that I used to, you know, so I don't have anything to save up. And if you've got time like this, like I do now, then start honing in on your craft. Whatever it is you're good at, whatever it is you're passionate about, hone in on it right now. Start, you know, mastering that craft and film it, upload it, make videos. Really, it only takes about 100,000 views per month to make money on YouTube. If you don't believe me, go down to AdSense on Google AdSense, and it'll say get started, and go right below that, keep scrolling down, and it'll say choose your area, North America or wherever you're at, South America, and then to the right of that it's going to say, you know, what kind of content do you want to, you know, calculate, and you pick your category. Then you select how many views you are going to estimate that you're going to, you know, receive every month, and it goes as low as 10,000 views per month and goes as high as 10 million. And those are just some base numbers. You can kind of scale it up or down, you know, just kind of figure out how much you can make. There's quite a few different categories that you can make a lot of money. There's a lot of these YouTubers that are very, very financially secure by making videos. You know, they're producing videos and content every month that generates them anywhere between 100,000 views to, I've seen some guys that make 100 million views per month. Those guys are raking it. You know, there's some channels on 10 million views a month that make $3 million annually from just AdSense. That's not even from their sponsors. You know, and that's something along the way that you might end up getting if you get a lot of followers, is sponsors from different types of products or services. So, you know, just from what you can make from YouTube, that's not the limit. The sky's the limit. Your imagination's the limit. So don't limit yourself. Just go out there and do it. Do something. Don't just sit there and waste away in a camp. Don't sit there and waste away doing drugs. Figure something out and record it and upload, promote it, and watch. You'll get subscribers. Give people your story, you know, like I've done. I've given everyone my story, you know, how I became homeless for the first time at 17, kind of my mission, how to change the world, affordable housing, communities. You know, those are things that I'm passionate about right now. You know, so those are things I'm sharing on this channel, but that's not it. I've got 7 other channels waiting to be created. You know, I've got a podcast channel that I want to do in the future, Full Dose of Dave. You know, so if you haven't subscribed to that one yet, go over there and subscribe to that one. You know, I'm gonna do a podcast in the future. I've got a U.S. Overlanders that eventually, if I get the financing, I'll, you know, build an overlanding vehicle. And that's something that you guys might be interested in too, because when you're homeless, you don't have a vehicle. That's something to work towards. And then if you know that there's actually vehicles out there that you can live out of, and they're purpose built to live out of. You know, they're not just RVs. There's trucks and Jeeps. You build them. They have tents on top of the roofs. They have built-in kitchens, and you name it. You know, you can live out of your vehicle comfortably. So, yeah, your imagination is your limit. If you got no imagination, get on YouTube and just start searching keywords, and you'll find something that you like to do. You know, and what you want to do is find the channels that are already popular in that genre, and see what they're doing to become successful, or what made them successful. That's all I did. I looked up channels like the ones that I wanted to produce, and I seen what made them successful, why they got a lot of views, and I'm just trying to copy that. And not to say that I'm copying the content, but the style, so that way you can figure out the algorithms, because that's what people have already figured it out. All you got to do is jump on that train, figure it out with them. It's really not too difficult. And this journey that I'm taking with this channel is probably going to take a year or two before I'm actually financially getting anything out of it. You know, you've got to get 1,000 subscribers before you can even monetize. Now, that doesn't mean that, sponsors won't give you money to put ads in your videos, but when you have less than 1,000 followers, it's slim to none chances that that's going to happen. You'd have to be like a celebrity or something, just starting a social media account for the first time or something, But there's lots of different ways, and when you meet people in person, promote it. Every time I see somebody, I'm like, hey, go check me out on YouTube. That was weird. That never comes on. We kind of think that this warehouse is haunted. Yeah, that's a air tank compressor. That's weird that it just popped on right now. Nobody's even using it. Weird. Yeah, one of my coworkers the other night was talking about, actually a couple weeks ago, was talking about he was on the other side of the warehouse, and something just like jumped out in front of him, box or something, I forget what it was, but it was like trying to get the supervisor to look it up on camera, and I don't know if they did or not, but kind of weird stuff that happens here. Alright, so the compressor finally went off. But, the whole point of this is not to get, YouTube rich and famous and all that stuff. I mean, if that happens to happen for you, awesome, congrats. But the whole thing is just, how, when I'm homeless, do I create work for myself or find work? Because a lot of people, when they're homeless, can't find work. That seems to be the biggest, obstacle. And so I was like, why aren't more people doing what I'm doing and just starting a YouTube channel? It doesn't cost you anything to start a YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. Literally. You just gotta go start a Google account, Gmail. A YouTube channel will come with that, So look into it, because it might help you. And just do some research, figure out what kind of material you want to do. Maybe I'll, below, underneath where the comments are, leave some ideas for you guys and show you how much you can make with just 100,000 views. That's really what I look up, because when you look up the 100,000 views per month, that's typically what most people make annually. Like the type of work I'm doing now, I think I'd only make like 13,000 a year, and then the genre I'm in now is capable of making 3 times that amount with just 100,000 views. $36,000. It's amazing. So that's why I say get on it now before the market's too saturated, because there is going to be a point where there's too much competition and there's too many channels out there, and it'll be really hard to get visibility. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with now, is just trying to get my content in front of people, And that's why I say keep uploading videos, because if you only do a couple and you don't have any success, YouTube's not going to help you out. They're not going to toss you a bone and say, okay, let's put this video in front of some people and see how it does. You only made 2 videos. Why are they going to do that? You haven't put in any work. All the way back to, I think it was 2012 or somewhere around that era, that YouTube sent me a message back then saying, well, we've had a rise of bad actors and bad content, so we're going to try and limit that down. And so they changed the algorithms and everything, and now you have to do things the old school way, grassroots campaigns. you know, promote in person. Hey, go check me out. This is my YouTube channel. That's where you can find me. And if you haven't done so already, click subscribe. All right. If you like this kind of content, you want to see more of it in the future, hit that like button. All right, guys, if you want to help me out, you want to help homeless people in the future, people like me, share this to all your social media accounts, your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever you can. Everything helps, and I appreciate it, man. Nothing but love for you guys. So, yeah, I mean, we're at that point right now where, hell, we got 7 subscribers, you know, and I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for keeping coming back and watching my videos. Appreciate it.